Hey fans, for the latest Major League hats, jerseys, outerwear, memorabilia, and much more, don't forget to visit our team shop here at the stadium or online at MLBShop.com. Fans, on your drive home, don't forget to tune in to AM 1750 for a full recap of our ball game. And of course, lots and lots of debate. It's the Big O and Grumpy Joe Show, featuring Omar Cannon and Joe Wilkerson. After the ball game, exclusively on 1750 AM. Fans, you'll want to make plans to join us next Thursday night for our annual Turn Back the Clock night. We'll have retro ballpark entertainment, $1 sodas and hot dogs, and all fans arriving in costume receive $5 off the regular ticket price. How can you beat that? For tickets, you can send us a telegram or simply visit any ballpark ticket window. Fans, it's time to upgrade someone from the cheap seats to the best seat in the house, courtesy of MLB The Show. All right, time to draw the name. And here we go. Our winner is Kurt Kellenberger. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Congratulations, Kurt. You and your family can move down to 4 seats behind
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Courtesy of MLB The Show. Ladies and gentlemen, a reminder that for the most informative, up-to-date, and exciting baseball content on the web, log on to MLB.com. Nothing is impossible when we all stand together. That's why MLB has teamed up with Stand Up to Cancer to make the impossible possible by funding innovative research with the goal of turning every cancer patient into a long-term survivor. Stand up with MLB at standuptocancer.org, because when we all stand together, cancer doesn't stand a chance.
What'd you say? Hey, what's going on, everybody? Did a little bit of tech
afternoon baseball
today.
Here on the
Hopefully
show.
the video's gonna
Today
be a whole lot better than what it usually is. Doing that. So we have caught up to the season. Today's April 6th. We're going to play April 6th game, maybe April 7th. So Pittsburgh, I think they're getting decent weather today, so I think we'll go clear skies. And let's go with MLB Network. I don't know if Cotton doesn't do good this time. I might be taking him out of the starting rotation, at least till Chatwood comes off an injury. And give Wilson a little break today. Caratini gonna be behind the plate. I think we'll get Kipnis a break too, even though he's fully healthy right now. Where are you at? You two knock it off.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Standing in, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Rizzo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Now at the plate, Nico Horner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. One strike now from Archer.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, Dero. The more I could get away with
Good
on the
pitch. I
outside
think I got
corner,
away with
inside
one.
corner. Give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Did he just say what I think he said?
Here's Chris Bryant now. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2. But to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle. Something's not coming back.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Jarrell Cotton gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Born in the islet of St. Thomas, this guy has a big arm. Mid to upper 90s fastball. His best off-speed pitch might be the changeup. One of the best kept secrets right now in the league. This guy is a quality pitcher.
Into the box now, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Kevin.
Here's the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Hayward coming on. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello.
Ooh.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
A ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
2-1 to count. Newman over at second. Frazier at first with no outs. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. From the stretch. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Change of speeds is one of the hardest things that offensive players have to deal with, especially if he's got the arm action working like he does. That pitch was 19 miles an hour slower than the previous pitch.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Colin Moran. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher
good
had the
pitch.
advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
And he fouls this one off. Misses. Ball 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Fouled off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2-2. Here it is. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Pittsburgh leads this one 1-0. And that brings up Javi Baez, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Newman backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber head-to-head against Chris Archer. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
I had the right pitch.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Reynolds
Can it
is
go?
on the
Can
move
it go?
for it.
Can it
To
go?
the track.
There you go, Kyle.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Forward bomb tied up.
A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. 2nd home run early in the year, and the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Now here's another one. Again, belted to deep right. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Runner at second here with one man out. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jarrell Cotton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Taking a pitch.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Fouled away.
A little early on that.
Men on third with 2 down. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. All tied at 1-1. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kevin Kramer. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Oh, and he misses it.
Oh, come on.
And this will kick off the base of the wall. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one.
That home run, you can't be doing that.
All the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jacob Stallings becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Standing in now, Chris Archer, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Line towards center field, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So here's Adam Frazier. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
The 0-1 pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Pirates on top, 2-1.
What's Donnie doing? Just sitting out there? What's Donnie doing? Just sitting out there?
Striding into the box, Victor Caratini. And he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow.
Yeah, you can play outside. Just staying back. Just staying back. Okay.
And the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Striding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's going to be a base hit
still
for
made it
Rizzo.
between.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Nico Horner is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. One strike now from Archer. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. Try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he fouls this one off. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
From the stretch, Chris Bryant stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0.
Nope.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
A runner on first with 2 away. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Polanco.
Oh, come on.
Can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Rizzo isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains.
Yeah, no, I should have probably stopped him there.
Into the box now, Brian Reynolds. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Little chopper back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 55.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Josh Bell. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll beat the throw as the first baseman had to leap to get it, and by the time he came down, it was too late.
The right fielder, Gregory.
Here's Gregory Polanco as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. 1-2, here it comes. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Pirates leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. New inning set to get underway. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check to go around. Yes, says Freddie Ferguson down at first. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now back.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Schwarber. First offering on its way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
I have no problem with that pitch right there. He was definitely getting confident in the box. He had just gone deep his previous at bat. Maybe he started leaning out over the plate a little bit too much.
And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Out in front of it, strike 1. One strike now from Archer.
Good.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Reynolds is on the move for it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're down 2-1. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Ooh.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Jacob Stallings, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. High in the air out to center field. Happ is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob.
Ready now, Jacob Stallings. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Softly hit to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next to the Pirates, the pitcher.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the pitcher scheduled to bat next. That'll bring up Chris Archer. Fouled off. The 0-1. And there's
oh, come on,
Blue.
Blue.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
At that.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Outside, 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
First pitch on its way. Jarrell Cotton shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Only plays to
Give me the
first,
door
so
again.
the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, catcher, Victor.
So striding in, Victor Caratini, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Good pitch.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Where? I know the telescope's and I gotta find the lenses. There's lenses
As
that
a
gotta
look,
go
now
in
the
the
pitch.
telescope.
Down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Yeah.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A
don't
great
think we're
pitch
gonna be able
there
to
as
see
he
it
couldn't
tonight,
get
though.
extended on that one, and he's down
Because
on
they're talking
strikes
about rain
for the
tonight.
second out.
We'll see how it goes.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Drilled right back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's the first pitch to him. Adam Frazier stands
Come on,
in for
bro.
the third time now as
Why
he
you
takes
keep
a look at
pinching
the
me?
ball. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really
There you
tough
go.
pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
So now to the plate, Brian Reynolds lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their
Venus is
mindset.
a point.
And he struck him out, his 7th of
Sun's
the
a
ball
star.
game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They still lead it 2-1.
It's a really, really bright hot star.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nico Horner. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. Heading out towards shallow right. Polanco has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no
Awesome.
surprise
Replay.
here that they're giving
Hurry
it
up.
another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout, but here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Smoked on the ground left side.
There you go.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Take the lead. 2 home runs today.
So it's a 2-run homer for Kyle Schwarber. His 2nd home run of the game, and it gives the Cubbies a 3-2 lead.
2nd home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Fastball there.
2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th, and Chicago's taken a 3-2 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Josh Bell the next to hit. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark.
Back and forth.
That almost left the stadium. That's in the deep seats. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Stepping in now, Colin Moran. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Digging in, Gregory Polanco. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground.
Oh, come on.
And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's when you miss Addy.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
To the plate now, Kevin Kramer, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Standing in, Jacob Stallings. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the runner from second is in to score. Jose Osuna will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
What? No, I thought roast is in the slow cooker.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
I don't think so.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Now at the plate, Kevin Newman, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 7th inning coming. Michael Feliz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 45.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Fouled away.
Was that early or late?
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Grounded to the right. Newman fields it cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Albert Almora will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
Hard hit ball to short.
Oh,
Reined in.
Perfect timing.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Victor.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Yeah, we got cake for dessert. Yeah, baby.
Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
High fastball.
3 up, 3 down for the Cubs.
Be right back in just a moment, folks.
They still trail it here, 4-3. Rowan Wick will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Albert Almora is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. First delivery to him on the way. Adam Frazier is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Hayward at the track, and it's gone as they add still another.
Oh man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
At the plate now, Bryan Reynolds. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Really?
David Bodie is off the bench now as he'll take over at second following the injury. Josh Bell will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Not close. It's 2-0.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
5 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. That's in there, 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. And
Wick,
it's first and
calm it
second
down.
now with nobody out. Digging in once again, Colin Moran. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 0-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Count is 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Gregory Polanco. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
Here it comes on 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. 5-3 Pittsburgh. Kyle Crick has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 30, Kyle.
Leading off the inning, Anthony Rizzo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
3-2 now.
Come on. Anytime I was late.
And it's fouled away.
Expect a slider.
The 3-2 one more time. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
First offering on its way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here.
Ooh, come on.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to
finally,
first.
that's the call right.
No swing. It's ball 2. The 2-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Right side, fair ball down the line. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
And that's hitting one-on-one right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Digging in now, Chris Bryant, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Should have said in the second.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Blue Hush.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time.
Yeah, he checked it. He checked it. No tough call. He got it.
So a big spot here. Bases loaded.
Come on, Baez.
Nobody
Bases
out.
loaded. Let's do some
next,
magic.
The versatile weapon, Javier Baez. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, that's inside.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And they finally get an out here as he's forced at the plate. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play. Blake Cederland will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Sent on the ground out to second.
Oh, come on now. That range there is getting a little ridiculous.
Squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Kevin Kramer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way. This one's down to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Dan Winkler will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. 1 out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
And that's the 2nd out.
Up next to the Pirates, the pitcher,
Eric Gonzalez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Eric Gonzalez.
And that's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Alright, top of 9.
1, 2, 3 go the Pirates.
Let's try to get something here.
Keone Kela comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 35.
Ready once again, Jason Hayward. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
This is pulled into right. Polanco is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Wilson Contreras will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 40, Wilson Contreras.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Kela comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback to kind of guys that he likes.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB.
Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates have taken the opener here at home.
That's the first drop to the Pirates this year.
It's time to raise the Jolly Roger as the Pirate closer comes in to ice this one and picks up the save.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Pittsburgh rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Chris Archer gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Keone Kela records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score tonight.
Too many bases. Too many people left on base. Should have capitalized on that bases loaded. So 31 days before I get Chetwood back.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball on the show. Next. Jameson Taillon will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, you know, that fifth inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. In there for strike 1. Taillon has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Contreras brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Ball even at 2-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Reynolds has it for out number 3. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. It's the Cubs 0, Pirates coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball. John Lester is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
Batting second. No left field.
Stepping into the box, Adam Frazier, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Danger averted following the 2-out double. An inning in the books. No score on the show. Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here.
Tried to sneak a fastball in on him.
No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. Swing.
Oh, come on. Stay fair. Stay fair. Stay fair.
There it goes. Back goes Polanco.
Yes, 3 home runs in 2 games so far. Schwarber is hot.
So it's a 2-run homer for Kyle Schwarber. 4th home run here in the early going as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Well, I guess it was a lot more fair than what I thought it was.
So here's Albert Almora next. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. On, he pops it up. Tucker.
Get out, get out, get out.
Grass, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Batting 7.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Happ, a Pennsylvania native, actually. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
The 2-1 home. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him.
Come on, run it out, run it out, run it out.
Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Batting eighth, the pitcher, Jon Lester.
The pitcher, Jon Lester, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down, but this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way, and they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Jason.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the throw comes into third, but it's not in time, and it'll be scored a sac fly and an RBI.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball looked at here for strike one. In his career, Rizzo hits a little over the 270 mark. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Reynolds has it for out number 3.
Just at somebody.
But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 3-0 Chicago. Now to the plate, Colin Moran. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
1-1 the count. And the pitch. This one's down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other.
Stay with it, KB.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Here's Gregory Polanco, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball.
Pinching,
1-1.
pinching.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground to the right side, Rizzo is there, and he'll flip it over to Lester for the out.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Jacob.
In now, Jacob Stallings will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Come on, Dixon.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
On to the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail in this one 3-0. Into the box, Wilson Contreras will begin things here against Jameson Taillon.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Stallings over to his left. One away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are two away now.
Up next to the Cubs.
So two are gone now in the Cubs half of the third, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches, but they lead it 3-0. Now at the plate, Cole Tucker will match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Hap has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now.
The left fielder, Adam.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Kipnis. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
Pretty quick and painless.
Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Ready with another 0-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Stepping in, Albert Almora. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Weak grounder down the line at third.
Those high fastballs.
This gets foul. It's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is there. 2 gone.
the right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Line drive to center field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order, and it's still 3-1. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brian Reynolds. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
A ball and a strike now. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. And that misses 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Josh Bell is on deck. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Hit high and deep out to left field. He's around first, heading for 2. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Here it comes on 0-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Bell takes his lead at third with 1 away. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
In now, Gregory Polanco as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. It's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Curveball grounded towards second. Kipnis has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They still trail it here 3-1. And now the Cubs pitcher, John Lester. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. Oh, a diving stop. It's in time.
Good play.
That was a great defensive play there. You know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
Stepping in, Jason Kipnis picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Fly ball right down the line and left. And they can't run it down. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Here's a pop-up now, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Up next to the Cubs.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Runner at second now as a result of the error. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Cole Tucker. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Almora, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The pitcher,
Eric Gonzalez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pulling the starter already.
Number 2. Eric.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Kevin Newman waits on deck. Looped out towards short, and that'll be the second out.
Up next to the Pirates, the second baseman, Kevin.
Ready for another shot now, Kevin Newman. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. Blake Cederlin is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
62. Blake Cederlin.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next to the Cubs.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Popped up. And no one will get this one. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bryant is retired. 2 down now.
The bat, number 9.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First delivery to him on the way. Popped up. Bell calls for it. And that retires the side. Settling in now, Adam Frazier, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Behind 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. A curveball hit right back at him. To second for 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
The first baseman, number 55. Josh.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Lester has his target. Here's the 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Robbie Erlin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 72, Robbie.
Now with the plate, Kyle Schwarber comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Leading off to the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Now a swing and a fly ball.
Get out.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 8.
The next Cub up, Ian Happ, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
So
we're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order as the lead remains. Digging in, Colin Moran. No hits to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he sets him down swinging. Colin
He's
Moran
got it going
is dealt
on.
with for the
66
first out in the
pitches
bottom of the
7.
inning. So striding forward now, Gregory Polanco. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 1 out, nobody on. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fouled off. Fouled away.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Double play.
There's ball 4. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt.
Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
This is popped up. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter,
Kevin Kramer will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
hitting for the Pirates, number 44.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And a relay to the plate. He's safe at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
Up next to Pittsburgh, the second base.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Roll. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that in. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Richard Rodriguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. David Bodie is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ready with the 0-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he takes strike 3 cold
nice
on the
pitch.
fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Now Rizzo belts.
Come on, Rizzo, get that out of here. Come on, come on. There you go.
Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. He pulls into second safely.
Just missed that home run, but came in clutch.
With it, they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes.
Lester still in line for the win.
You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? That's exactly what he did.
Wilson Contreras is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a
started
good
the season
hitter
and they only
the
got
same
less than
pitch 3 times in a row.
20,000 in attendance.
A line shot to third base. Throw in behind the runner. Not in time.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris.
Coming to the plate now, Chris
Wow,
Bryant.
KB.
He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Ready with the 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. And that is through into left field. A base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a huge swing by Baez.
Come on, come on.
Deep left
Homer, there you go, KB.
The dynamite.
Or no, Baez, 3-run shot.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it is now 7-3.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Michael Feliz enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Kyle Schwarber will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 delivery. Ball. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's slow this one down and
take
another look.
Shift.
Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
So now to the plate, Albert Almora. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 4 runs here in this half inning. Almora with an even count, 2-2.
Is anybody getting broadcast interrupted on their live stream?
From the belt, the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Polanco. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And that'll push the lead to 5 now as it becomes an 8-3 game.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Into the box, Ian Happ. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. His career numbers in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 5.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 8 and the Pirates 3. Jeremy Jeffress was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 24, Jeremy Jeffress.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. So here's Adam Frazier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count.
Fans, you don't need me to tell you, it's cold out there tonight. So why not try to warm things up with a visit to one of our many stadium snack bars.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Hit hard towards center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Stepping in now, Brian Reynolds. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2 balls and a strike to count. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Breaking ball
Ooh,
that
that
time
was
that
beautiful
misses
pitch.
out of the zone. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
Now batting, first base.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jeffress, a 32-year-old veteran. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And it's fouled away. Oh, 2, here it is. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The batter, the third baseman, Colin.
Stepping up now, Colin Moran. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Lays off the split finger that time. 3-1.
Oh, Jeffries.
Gregory Polanco would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a fastball misses there.
Hitting
Ball
those
4.
spots.
Stepping up to the plate, Gregory Polanco. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Kyle Crick enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
He's going to come on tonight. There's no save opportunity here.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jeremy Jeffress. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Striding in, Jason Kipnis. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air out to center field. Reynolds is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Anthony Rizzo. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way.
Pitch.
This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Now Now the 2-0 home. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now a ball hit hard towards center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the top of the ninth keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And that ends the inning. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Cubbies are in front 8-3.
Leading up for the Pirates.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. Digging in, Jacob Stallings. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Right side hit hard. Wow, look at the stop by Rizzo. What a play.
The pitcher,
outstanding
nice
play over there
here
at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
Jose Osuna will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 36, Jose Osuna.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Chicago, what do you say? Cubs gonna win today.
You have to feel really good about yourself.
I'll finish day 1-1 today. Catch you guys on the next live broadcasting. Probably a few days. Got work and everything. See what I can work out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great night.
The win, his second. So
and enjoy that 70s tomorrow.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 8 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Pirates, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. In the National League Central, the Chicago Cubs totaled 11 hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 8-3. The Brewers finished off a 2-game sweep as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 1-0. The Dodgers got 11 hits overall as they beat the Cardinals on the road 5-0. The Braves put up 16 hits on the day as they bested the visiting Padres 12-1. The Marlins combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 2-0. The Blue Jays knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 6-4. The Colorado Rockies allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 2-1. The Giants took down the visiting Diamondbacks 6-2. The Yankees walked off in extra innings against the O's 4-3. The Red Sox grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Rays 4-3. The Mariners combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the White Sox on the south side 7-6. The Tigers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 2-0. Against the Angels in Orange County 7-6. The Houston Astros knocked out 12 hits as a team as they